Well, what does Wisconsin do so well? It seems like they're struggling a little bit offensively so far this year, but we're seeing them last year.
Yeah, well, the running back's a monster. He's a great player. I think they're starting to hit the stride a little bit because they got him back. He's getting a little bit of a rhythm. They play action throw game is incredible, because it all stems from their run game. They're big, typical Wisconsin team, extremely physical. But the running back, it all starts with the running back in the O-line.
How are they different than Penn State? Penn State throws the ball a little more, is that it?
You know what? They're very similar. Penn State may have a little bit more in their arsenal in terms of being multiple. But I think the throw game, as it relates to Wisconsin, they're good at what they do. They're going to play action, they're going to throw it. They're going to play action, they're going to throw it some more. That's just kind of what they do. And they had some couple big plays against Nebraska that really kept them in the game and really got them off to a good start. So we got to really be conscientious of that.
Is there a key to stopping Monte Ball, or is he a guy who just kind of figures out how to do it against anybody?
Yeah, well, I think you got to make sure you load that box. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. You got to make sure you got one more than they got. And obviously that presents some different issues because now your secondary has to be in a position to cover. So, the biggest deal for us, we got to mix it up. Kind of pick our times, pick our spots. But we got to be efficient in stopping the run. I mean, you got to.
Was there more blitzing last week? It seemed like there was with the linebackers a little bit.
Yeah.
How did that work out?
I thought it was some pros to it. We wanted to be aggressive. We wanted to take an aggressive approach. And, I thought for the most part, when we were where we needed to be, things worked out pretty good. So we'll continue to be aggressive.
Some young linebackers.
Yeah, we're extremely young, man. In some vital positions, But end of the day, they still got to play, got to coach them, and got to execute.
What have you seen in other quarterback spots? I think they flipped it a little bit between the redshirt freshman and O'Brien.
Yeah.
Are they different guys or?
Nah, I think they're very similar. The young pup, I think, has managed the game pretty good in most of their victories. I think he's done a good job of that, protecting the football, making sure they're in, keeping the, down and distance in a manageable situation on third down. That's what he's done. That's what I've seen. The other kid comes in. I think he has obviously a little bit more experience. I think he's a little bit more prone to taking some chances, pushing the ball downfield a little bit more. But both guys, I think, are pretty solid players, and, we got to be ready for them.
Coach talked about scaling back a little this week. Is that the same on defense a little bit?
Yeah, we're always trying to make sure that, we have just enough to be able to play fast, but at the same time, you don't want to be able to confuse them, so you want to make sure they're able to go out and execute.